Respect mama, although you never grow me. Love granny bad because of she raise I. Hey papa, go on easy and cool. Cause if you did have it, I would have finished school. Remember, when you come out and support it, and hear the truth.
Moving along, now ladies and gentlemen, I want to call on Mr. Claude Sinclair, otherwise known as Big Stone.
Honorable Minister of Education, Mr. Ronald Twaits, Member of Parliament, Dr. Winston Green, Your Worship the Mayor, Mr. Levon Freeman, Miss Girlie Brown, Miss Hilton, Miss Muzzy, and every one of you here. Now the day is over, night is drawing night, shadows of the evening steal across the sky. As the darkness gathers, birds begin to peep, birds and beasts and flowers soon will be asleep. Now the day is over, night is drawing out, shadows on the evening steal across the sky. The reason why I sang that song 56 years ago, when I was only 2 years old, I happened to meet this wonderful, blessed lady, Miss Girlie Brown. When I met this fantastic lady, she was so kind, warm, spiritual, loving, caring, truthful, honest to me. And she taught me every single thing that I know. She was the one who actually brought me from ignorance to knowledge, from darkness to light. I could never ever forget the source of my education. She was the one who molded me in making me believe in myself and know that I can think big and big things will happen to you. This event is something that I've thought about for many, many years, and no better time like the present. We got together, myself and Tony Gutsmore, and we said, let's incorporate all the other early childhood teachers who have done so much for a number of us here in this community. Miss Gutsmore, Miss Hilton, Miss Campbell, Miss Blake, and of course, Miss Girlie Brown. Anyone who's over 60 must have had the experience of one of these teachers. The reason why I also did this for far too long, when we pay our respect and honor, we do that when someone is deceased. When that person cannot hear that love that you want to extend to them. We should do it more when they're alive, when they can hear you, when they can understand you, when they can say thank you. So in the interest of time, I just want to say thank you very much to all of you that did great things by educating others, all of you that paved the way with early childhood education. Because if we had real early childhood education today, most of our young brothers would be wearing their pants below their waist. Most of our young women would be thinking themselves as not thinking themselves as ladies as they ought to be. So we strengthen early childhood education, and we appeal to the powers that be. Let early childhood education be first priority. I want to thank you very much.
Give it up for Big Stone. Yeah.
A very pleasant good afternoon to each and every one of you. As you know, this is a very tough time for me. I thought I would be much stronger than this, but I hope you all help me push through this. I met this beautiful lady 58 years ago when I was only 2 years old. And the very first thing that she taught me was this. Now the day is over, night is drawing nigh, shadows of the evening still across the sky. As the darkness gathers, birds begin to feed, birds and beasts and flowers soon will be asleep. Ladies and gentlemen, because of this beautiful lady resting right here, I cannot remember for a second when I cannot read and write very, very, very well. Because of this lady here, I've gone on to become a member of the Jamaica Defense Force. I've gone on to become a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. I've gone on to the United States of America, and I graduated top of my class as a master trumpeter because of this beautiful lady right here. I remember it as if it was yesterday. When I first met her, she was so warm, she was so kind, she was so sharing, and she was a very orderly lady. She made sure that you have to study. I remember one day, it was day playing in the class, and she'd say something like, Claude, you know you have to sit up straight. Claude, you know you have to study. Claude, you know you have to read. Claude. And she paid each and every one of us personal attention. Even though there was like 10, 15 of us, like the very first batch that she actually taught. But she paid all of us attention. I came up poor, from a very poor family. Practically was maybe the poorest one in this district. My father lived in practically every tenement yard you can think of. My grandmother was extremely wealthy, but I never had an opportunity to hug my grandmother. This is my grandmother right here. This is the lady that showed me love. This is the lady that hugged me. This is the lady that wiped my nostril when I was puking up on myself. This is the lady that gave me everything. This is the lady that brought me from darkness to light. This is the lady that brought me from ignorance to knowledge. And ladies and gentlemen, for the last 3 years of her life, I said to myself, I have to be around her just to tell her how much I appreciate what she's done for me and done for my family. Because of her, my sister Janet Sinclair was the youngest journalist to work for the Gleam, and she wrote advice to the Love Lawn. For those who can remember, tell it to Janet Sinclair. This is the lady that started it all. This is the woman that started it all. We were so poor that Patrick, Bentley, Dougal, Margaret, I used to eat their food because Miss Girlie was always there sharing, making sure that all her students was well taken care of. And today is an honor for me to come here and to pay my last respect. I've told her many times how much I love her. And that's what we all should do, ladies and gentlemen, because she can't hear us right now. She can't hear nothing that I'm saying, but I've had the opportunity in life to hug her, feel the warmness of her hug, and for her to say yes. She sometimes say hallelujah and hug me. So today, I'm here to pay my final respect to the greatest school teacher that has ever lived. This woman is the greatest school teacher that has ever lived. Miss Girlie, I love you. I love you. I love you, Miss Girlie.